This is a story of Why a Rainbow Comes After the Rain by Marjorie Dean. There once was a delightful little fairy who loved beautiful things. Her name was Rainbow. All the other fairies loved Rainbow because she was so attractive to look at. Her hair was light brown. Her skin was the color of chocolate ice cream. Her dark eyes seemed to look right into one's heart. Rainbow did not like gloom and ugliness at all. The thing that bothered her most was the gray of the sky when it rained. It depressed her so much that she would cry and cry for days. Poor Rainbow would grow quite pale. She was already so small and fragile that the hysterics would make her sicker than ever. Therefore, whenever it rained, all the fairies who loved Rainbow feared her health. Sometimes it rained for days. Then Rainbow would almost be unconscious from crying. The fairies knew they had to do something or they would lose Rainbow. They called a meeting. At the meeting, they made all kinds of suggestions about what to do. None of the suggestions stopped the gray skies from forming after the rain. In despair, the fairies gave up. One fairy grew especially thoughtful. He could not forget how pale Rainbow turned when she cried. He badly wanted to do something about the situation, so he thought and thought and thought. Then the idea came to him. He would ask Rainbow why gray skies bothered her so much. This the fairy did. Rainbow told him that she did not like gray skies because they seemed to represent the ending of everything beautiful. When she saw the skies change to gray, she could think of no future at all. It was as if there was no future. When the fairy left Rainbow, he told the others what he had learned. They then resolved to find a way showing of a promise of a future after the rain. Soon afterwards, it began to rain. The rain continued for days. Rainbow wept again, but this time she became quite ill. The fairies feared for her life. They knew they had to do something. Then someone came up with a plan. They would paint the whole sky light blue, as far as the eye could see. Then on the sky, they would paint an arch made up of shades of yellow, blue, gold, green, and brown. After the next rainfall, the industrious fairies went to work. They worked for hours and hours. When it was done, the arch was a most awesome sight. The fairies decided to call it a rainbow, for it represented all the beauty of Rainbow herself. When Rainbow saw their work, she was overjoyed. She knew that every time she saw the bow, she would think of a glorious future.